Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Kerbal Space Program, version 0.24.0549. But anyhow, we have a new career mode. As well as the science, you can now manage all aspects of your space program. And I thought that'd be neat to do. So let's start a new one. There's supposed to be contracts and like reputation and cash to manage. So yeah, here we are. Got new bars here at the top. Okay, so I have 10,000 bucks to start with. Okay. I understand I'm supposed to go to mission control, I think, to like pick up contracts. That's the main assembly building. That's the launch pad. So this will be where we need to go. Here we are. Excellent. Welcome to mission control. Please make a selection. Okay, so we have launch a new vessel as a contract. No secret we have know very little about whether we apparently had no clue to what to do next. Granted for the chief bookkeeper for Kerbin World First Record Keeping Society. That was simply remarkable. It is true, though, that the way we could often be underestimating how volatile standard-grade volatile rocket fuel really is was a big part of why. But that is maybe you're surely deduced already from all this. This is where you come in. Okay. So essentially, launch a vessel to officially start the space program. Yep, we'll do that. Set an altitude record of 5,000 meters. We can do that. Then we have escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbin. Those are fine. As you can see, we have rewards. We get an advance, completion payment, and then there's failure. So I'm not going to take those yet. I'm going to be a little conservative. And just build our first craft, and I want to be able to recover it as well. So I want to launch my first craft and get to 5,000 meters. That's it. That's all I want to do. So let's see. We have our capsule, and I'm using the NASA logo because I feel like it. And let's see. Stick on a fuel tank. And an engine. And let's see, we got a parachute? Yeah, we got a parachute. Okay, we're going to want that. And I don't know, do I want to put any more into this? I can put a communicatron on there, so I can send back reports if I want, but I can't disassemble the craft in any way, otherwise I'd like totally build it a little more robustly. As it is, this is about, I mean, it's a starting point. It might make 5,000 meters. I don't know. Let's give it a better chance. It's more run time. Okay, so there we go. It'll be a bit heavier. A bit more expensive to launch, but I think it'll work. No, screw this. We're doing budget options. Right, okay, yeah. Budget. Budget. Right there. That's as cheap as anything gets. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, 1,347 versus... $2,297. Yeah, so... There. Cheap. Okay? Cheapity, cheap. Right. Let's do that. Budget craft 1. Right. Let's go. Now, there is one thing I need to do, and that is make sure that the parachute goes off at a later point. Otherwise, this isn't going to work very well. And there's Jebediah Kerman on board, standing by. It's a solid fuel thruster, so it's basically on or off. So yeah, we're like ready to rock. And there's our contracts. I'll just open that up right now. Right, let's go. Hey, we satisfied launch. Now, can we make it to 5,000 meters? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm using a solid fuel rocket. It's as lightweight as I can make it without putting the parachute on. I think we're gonna make it. I really do. Yeah, we're totally gonna make it. Okay, there we are. I broke 5,000. In fact, we're going really fast. I should have took broke atmosphere. Oh well. Not sure if we're going to break atmosphere, though. Got about halfway there, though. That's cool. We got very far. Jebediah is loving it. Jebediah is having a great time. Still climbing, actually. Just about crapped out on speed, though. We're just about, 18,000 we got to. See the curvature of Kerbin. Cool. Look at that. Look at all that down there. Oh, and there's the moon. It's the 45th anniversary of the Apollo 11 landing on the moon shortly. Which is freaking awesome, and you should, celebrate with Buzz Aldrin. Because he's still alive. We're tumbling a bit, but that's okay. We're just gonna come down out of space. I mean, I could fire the parachute now, but not much point. Let's go and have a look inside. Let's see here. He's like, oh, there's, oh dear, we shouldn't be looking at that, should we? Such as things. Give me a crew report. Okay, parachute time. We're going to come down very close to the recruiting center. I suppose that'll help drive recruitment if we get Jebediah back safe. And I really want to get Jebediah back safe because I don't want to lose Jebediah. There we go. Now, 8 meters a second. Oh yes, okay, 7.9. That should be fine. It should just come down on the engine and be fine. Looks like our reputation's gone up a bit. And we've already got some extra cash, so that's nice, and picked up 5 science. Yes, this is good. This is good. Ha! We're gonna land right in front of the recruitment building. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. Right here. I mean, how easy is this to recover, kids? Okay, maybe that exploded, but we're safe. We're safe, and Jeb can get out. Jeb, go out. Good man. Go for a walk, Jeb. Go to the cafeteria and enjoy a coffee. Okay. In fact, let's plant a flag, shall we? Take a surface sample. Excellent. Make an EVA report. Excellent. And plant a flag. First landing. First landing of first launch vehicle. Okay. And just to make this simpler, I'm going to go back to the spaceship and just combine the two and recover the whole thing. What a strange alien environment this is, isn't it? Alright. Let's recover the ship. So that was a totally successful mission. And we recovered 3.5 science there, 9 science there, 2.4 science there, 5 science there, because we got a crew report while flying over Kerbin shore, a surface sample from the Kerbal Space Center, EVA report from Kerbal Space Center, and recovery of a vessel that survived a flight. So that was 24 science in total. We managed to recover monopropellant and a parachute and a command pod. That gave us some money back. And, of course, we got our crewmen back. So that's plus 25 reputation on top of things. So, excellent. That went well. Yeah. So we've completed some contracts. Got paid for that. So now we have 18,828 in our budget. So that's good. Let's head back in. Alright, so R&D wants us to test a Mark 16 parachute and fly it over Kerbin. The amount of times there would be a somewhat worse than average accident was making a restless team at Research and Development Department's lab trying to reproduce an experiment about whether the Mark 16 parachute did work as expected. Field definitely genius. I find this kind of bizarrely phrased, all this. That eventually made it clear that we had to have a live test to really know whether the rumors about our Mark 16 parachute were really as grossly exaggerated as we told everyone they were. So, as you've surely deduced from already from all this, that's why we're here, right? So they want me to test the Mark 16 parachute. Yes, we can totally do that. They want me to test the stack decoupler. Okay. Test the RT-10 solid fuel booster in flight. Okay. And they want me to set an altitude record of 22,000 feet. Yeah, okay. And just in case, we'll take the escape atmosphere. I'm not going to take the orbit one yet. Just because I don't think I'm going to be ready for proper orbit. I don't want to actually have to launch a fairly expensive vehicle. Right, so go to the Science Center. We can now unlock our next stage, which includes the stack decoupler I need to test. So, research that. And then over here, we could unlock some other parts, but we're not going to. I mean, I have the necessary science, which is nice, but actually, no, I have 19.9 of the 20 I would need for that one, but I do have the 15 or the 18 I would need for the other two. Right, so now I need to be above Kerbin, flying. The altitude needs to be 10,600 meters to 11,900 meters, and the speed between 190 meters a second or 590 meters a second. So I need to satisfy additional test requirements there. Now, as for the stack decoupler, just seems to be tested, not like the additional things I see there. Right. So let's go in. And, okay. Well, first off, put that aside. Here's our stack decoupler. We need to test that. The parachute is the Mark 16 parachute we've already tested, so that's good. So let's line her up this time. Let's give her a fuel tank and a rocket engine. And we'll use a decoupler here as well. Now there's actually incentive for me to recover things. Instead of just disposing of disposable components. As you saw, I can actually get money back for recovering components. So if instead of just decoupling this off of the fuel tank and the engine down here, I could try to recover the whole thing. But my parachutes aren't really up to that yet, so I'm not going to. Don't think I have anything else really worth on here. I will put the communicatron on so I can send back some reports should I need. And I could put a mystery goo containment unit on board, but I'm not going to yet. Right. Is this going to be good? Actually, let's do this a little differently. Yeah, I don't need that much fuel. That should do. Yeah, and that's cheaper. And it should travel well because it's going to fly faster and farther. Right, I know I've completed these guys. Come on. So I can discard them, I guess, get rid of them? Alright. So here's my new contracts. So I need to get... I got to 18,000 meters, so we can definitely do this under the previous plan. But I want to, make my altitude achievement of 22. So that's why we have this multiple stage arrangement. Also, I need to test the Sepratron, so we'll double test it. Right. Are we set up? We're set up right. We're set up right. Okay. So. This will be the budget 2. Okay. Let's take her out. Okay, so Jebediah is back on board because Jebediah is a trooper. We're gonna need to get a crew report from here on the surface. That's fine. I'll just transmit that back. Going to drain a lot of my electric charge, but we'll get some of that back once we activate the engine. Right. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we're curbing and flying. Right, yeah. That's exactly what we want. I gotta roll this down. Okay, I see. So they want me to test the solid fuel booster, right, and get it up to 490 to 590 meters a second. So it needs to go faster. And I guess I may have to do a different project for that. Whoa, 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 we're losing control here. No. Jebediah, take control, okay? Right. None of this flipping the craft around. Put controls back on. Okay, there we are. This is just an altitude run, guys. We don't actually need to go for distance, so and I think I'm gonna flub it because I don't think I quite made what I wanted. Crap. Nope, we made the altitude record. Excellent. Right, so between 13,700 and 20,000 is when I need to activate my stack decoupler. And then between 10,600 and 11,900 I need to activate the parachute. Right, so this is where we want to activate the stack decoupler. So there we go, that's that done. Right, waiting for 11,900 to tip over. Okay. I'll have to do a different design to test the Brewster because it's just not. I wasn't going fast enough. I had to lift the extra weight. Oh, an excellent place to land. Convenient. Out by the island airbase. All right. Turn off the extra items. Just let the parachute take control. Parachute's fine. And some of the, bits hitting, impacting. But we're coming down okay. Parachute, parachute's properly deployed, and we're now at 6.6 meters a second, so that's fine. Pod can easily survive that. Yep, using our crew report. Just keep that one. You can see our reputation continues to climb. This is good. And, we've managed to land a fair bit of cash, too. Coming down nice and safe. Okay, Jebby. There we go. Okay. Jebby, you want to pop out? Okay, let's take a surface sample. We will keep that. Get an EVA report. Keep that. And we'll plant a flag, because we can. Alright. So that was fun. Let's bring him back. Okay, I'm fairly amused. Again, lots of good science came in from that. Flight while we're flying over, a report from while flying over Kerbin's water, surface sample from Kerbin's water, EVA report from Kerbin's water, and recovery of a vessel that survived a flight. Again, worthwhile. And then parts. We managed to recover the command pod, the parachute, and the communicatron. So, and managed to recover some monopropellant. Which got us 1,274 and 36. That's a fair bit of cash back. And of course, Jebediah came back safe again, increasing our reputation. So, good. So these 3 contracts are complete. We got $755 for that and 60 rep. $2,281, 2 science and 68 rep. And $11,652 and 65 rep. Right, so go to the science station, and we can see that we now have 42.6. So that's good. So let's get this better rocket parts, and we'll get the survivability and stability. It's important, but I'm not feeling it right now. Flight control could be good. Science tech, always a good thing. Advanced rocketry, so we can get more fuel tanks in those radial mount engines. Or the general construction, which allows for the stacked tricoupler and the struts and the radial decouplers. Those are all good things, but we're going to come back to that, because right now I'm just going to hold on to the science. So Mission Control's got more stuff for us. Like Rockomax wants us to test the solid fuel booster. They want us to set altitude record to 33,000 meters, test the radial decoupler in flight, test Sepratron 1 in flight, test the radial mount parachute, test the liquid fuel engine, and test the liquid fuel engine. But these are different liquid fuel engines. Now these can expire. It's a 1 day, 2 hours, 45 minutes, 14 seconds. 2 days, 3 hours, 43 minutes, 14 seconds. So I need to take these contracts now. So if I don't take them, they will expire. But I can do them within a year. So So I'll just grab these, since they're going to expire anyway, in the short term. Get the advances from them. I'll grab this altitude record and the orbit Kerbin one. Open that up, and we're going to draw down our window frame here a bit more. That was a thing. Doesn't seem to be easy to grab. I'm not sure, what to do with that. Let's see. So, right, again. Test the LV-909 liquid fuel engine landed at Kerbin. Test the LV-T45 liquid fuel engine landed at Kerbin. So I think I have to fly it and land it, which means recovering the engine. Test Mark II-R radial mount parachute in flight. Okay. Test the Sepratron in flight. Test the radial decoupler in flight. Test Rockomax solid fuel booster on suborbital trajectory over Kerbin. That's fine, we can do that. But I have to be at 77,000 to 94,800 meters when I activate that solid fuel booster. So that's a thing. That's gonna take some hefting. Right. I think that's enough for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.